Hello YouTube, this is Brandon with Driving Sideways. I thought I would be waiting longer to make this video, but basically just an introduction to my channel. I don't have like a theme song, a screen or anything yet, but I thought, since the first short that I released kind of blew up so quickly, that I would introduce myself and say hi to my 5 subscribers. Thank you guys. Basically, this is just going to be a vlog about the cars where I live and my small collection of cars. I'll probably do different series. I was planning on doing this thing where I put a certain amount of money into my collection of cars every week or so much every month to kind of fix them up. I do have 4 cars, 2 motorcycles, and growing, so we'll see. This is my newest car. This is a Fiat Abarth. I think it's a 2013 or 2014. It's it's pretty cool, but I'm not looking to keep this car. I'm actually looking to trade this car for like a second gen MR2, because that's kind of been a dream car for me for a while. This is a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I believe XJ is the model, and pretty standard. What I want to do to this, I want to put the rough country lift on it, some bigger tires, maybe upgrade the frame so it can handle the off-roading. And then this is probably my favorite car. It's a 93 Nissan pickup that I plan to lower so I can drift it. This is actually kind of what got me started working on my cars. It was originally an automatic, and the torque converter went on it. And it was my dad's truck, and he said, if you can fix it, I'll give it to you. So I went to the junkyard. I got a manual transmission because automatics aren't good for drifting. And yeah, I got it kind of jigsawed together. Cut a hole right through the carpet and just installed all the junkyard parts. There was a place for everything already, because most of these trucks were manual to begin with. And here's my very messy garage. Definitely not ready to be on camera. Alright, let's see, get some light on. Yeah, here's my 2 bikes. So this is a 2004 Honda 250. And this one is actually not for me. This is for my buddy Phil. I'm fixing it up right now. And this is a 76 Honda Goldwing with an 86 Goldwing motor. So it's the 1200cc, which means it should be faster in theory, but yeah. I've only been able to get it to go about 80 since I got it. It needs the carbs cleaned. It needs like an overhaul, so we'll see where we're at with that. I actually did the head gaskets on the bike, and there was some scoring on the cylinder wall, so I'm not sure if that's the problem or just one of the problems. So eventually down the road, I'll have to do that. So in the future, I'm not sure how long in the future, maybe a year or 2, I'm thinking about rebuilding this truck engine and then running like 5 pounds of boost on it, kind of like the Local Losers. I don't know if you've seen that channel. It's pretty good. I'd recommend it. I don't plan on doing a lot of like engine performance mods, mostly like suspension, because that's what I know, and then I'll kind of dip my toes into engine performance as we go. But this is California, so it is harder to get it all smogged and everything, but baby steps. Also, I have a 2002 Nissan Maxima. It's the 3.5 liter V6. It's pretty fast. It's fun. It's not exactly a sports car, but I enjoy it. It's like I would say my first decently quick car, and I plan on keeping that for a while. I'll probably put coilovers on it, make it like a touring car, nice and plush. So this is my outfit for big brand tires. That's where I work. I was in construction for like 2 years, 3 years, and I got married, and I was always talking about how I wanted to work on cars instead of being in construction. And my wife finally convinced me to just, you know, set my tool bags down and go get a job, an entry-level job, work my way up from the bottom. You know, I took a pretty decent pay cut to do it, but at the end of the day, I think being happy matters more than how much you bring home. So, you know, and also the potential for earnings is about the same when you look at climbing the ladder of construction versus climbing the ladder of mechanics. You know, you end up somewhere in this area, you end up somewhere in like the 95 to 100,000 a year range. So it's not going to be, you know, it's just prolonging things really. Yeah, so keep checking on the channel. Hopefully I'll be able to release a weekly video. It might be more like a short every now and then maybe once a week I'll have a video for you guys. So I think I covered everything. You know, suspension, not so much on the engine side. Also, I do sound systems. I've got sound systems in pretty much everything. So let's see. I know it's pretty ghetto, but this is my junkyard kicker 200 amp or 200 watt amplifier, little 10-inch subwoofer. The Fiat is actually probably the best stock sound system I've ever seen. So I haven't done anything to that. It's got like either an 8 or a 10-inch subwoofer from the factory. I'm not a big fan of like Beats headphones or speakers, but yeah, it sounds pretty good. I don't plan on changing that, especially since I'm selling the car. And then eventually I'd like to put like some big subwoofers in the Jeep. The Maxima's only got like minimal, you know, 112-inch, nothing crazy. So, all right, I'll shut up now before I make the video too long. Thank you for subscribing. Have a good day.